reminder before we start, we do an extra episode every Wednesday. Join us on Confession Sessions for extra juicy confessions, dilemmas and embarrassing stories. You can find us on Patreon and on Spotify.
You can send your stories, dilemmas and any other chat to 07428 957 885 and send it every week.
Keep up with us behind the scenes with our vlog that's out every single Sunday on YouTube to see what happens when we are off the mic.
And make sure you actually hit the follow button for whenever you're listening so you don't miss out on any of the drama. Let's get into today's episode. We've been in London, baby. London. We'll take the lot.
And Ailey still got the remnants of that current that was on the
Fuck, so I do. And I'm going to do the same thing again. Don't even know what that was.
It was a full-scale current from a bun.
Ailey has a current from a bun on the sole of her shoe.
On the sole of my shoe. Just, I'm
And it's still
carrying
there?
your love with me.
But we've been in London.
We've been in London.
London, baby.
It's so weird, we haven't really mentioned it, have we?
Did anyone know that
Well,
we've been there?
We've been in London.
Neither Ash or myself have actually put up anything about London
We
yet.
haven't.
The fear that place gives me now for having my mobile phone out.
I know, we took it quite to heart.
We took it serious, even having the camera. I had the camera strap around my wrist. I seen a guy when we were walking one day. He had his phone on a chain
I've
with a
seen that.
carabiner.
Yeah, carabiner phone.
Yeah. But then in that case, if somebody's going to drive past you and grab your phone as they do,
You also get
you,
dragged with
you
them.
then get dragged.
Yeah, but then the body weight of you falling and smashing to the ground is going to be
Oh,
enough
no,
to
take
get
the
your
phone.
phone back.
Take the phone.
No, not take the phone
I
back.
don't want to smash to the ground. I actually saw someone put a TikTok on saying that they were in London. In fact, it was Chris Olsen. Do you know who he is?
I don't know who he is.
He's
remind me.
American, but he's in London. He said that he saw a guy go past on a bike, grab someone's phone, and then fall off the bike.
Oh, it's karma.
And then
at that
everyone
stage.
went for him, got the phone back, and he was like injured and like
Arrest
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Arrest
A
him.
citizen's arrest.
immediate karma.
Immediate karma.
Love
I
that so
love
much.
that.
To be fair, we never seen any drama or anything like that.
No, we never, but we did hear some drama. Ailey heard someone saying, I'm going to scrap you up, yeah.
Got to scrap you up. I did try and watch to see if I could vlog it, but nothing really. Didn't see anything happening.
No, but
Couldn't
it
see
was
anything
fun,
because everyone was
wasn't it?
at the Notting Hill door. That's why you couldn't see
They
anything.
were.
What was that like?
I'm so confused. The Notting Hill movie came out in 1999, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously I've still not seen it.
I've not seen it either, to be fair.
I've seen Notting Hill.
Have you?
Yeah, but it's that long ago. It's in the archives. I can't remember anything about it.
Yeah.
Hugh Grant and Julia Roberts.
That's right.
Kind of what
Hugh
watch it.
Grant is, if you're going to have a movie that's based in England, if you've not got Hugh Grant in it, or
What's the point then?
Hugh Grant or Jude Law,
Yes.
it's not English enough.
It
There's
didn't
no
happen.
point in it, actually.
You need
Yeah.
that accent.
Oh, that was a bit East London there.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a bit Aberdonian.
Well, that's
Let's get
Scotland.
the right Lauren back. I feel like we're scrolling through the accents here.
Yeah,
But
you need
there
that
was,
accent.
There was some kind of famous blue door in one of the scenes, and 20 years later, people are still taking photos of this one blue door.
Queuing to take
I
photos and actually
think-
gasping when they see it from across the roads.
I think it's the door that is
to do the dance.
no.
Okay.
That,
Yeah, that's
no,
a different
Hugh Grant.
movie.
No, that's Love Actually when Hugh Grant dances.
This is the clip that I saw on
It's all
TikTok was
merged.
him walking out, and there's loads of paparazzi.
Oh no, is that? Why is he? I thought it was the one that he says, I'm just a boy standing in front of a girl asking her to love me.
Right.
Oh, I've heard that quote before, but is that from that movie?
Movie guys, is that what movie's that? Alan.
I think that's Notting Hill, but I think Julia Roberts says.
Yeah, she says it because she says,
Oh.
I'm just a girl.
Oh, I'm just a girl asking
Yeah.
you to love me.
I'm also just a girl.
Oh, I'm also just a girl. But basically, our bougie apartment was right across the road from that, so we got to see the blue door all the time, and we didn't appreciate it, to be
No,
fair.
and our rooms were looked out onto it. There was people there at 7 a.m. taking selfies.
And they were
7 a.m.
they were
door.
buzzing to see it.
Remember the woman that I literally seen? She turned the corner and she went, like she had just seen a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow.
Yeah.
However, see if that's your thing, because I do feel like if I was in New York and I seen SJP's stoop,
Yeah.
I do feel like I'd maybe feel the same.
That's different though.
Da, 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 da,
I don't know
da,
anyone
da,
who
da, da.
Notting Hill is their thing though.
What, that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
not.
maybe
It's
you're a
not.
Hugh Laurie, no, Hugh
Not one.
Grant stan.
Yeah.
FYI, by the way, we did actually try and make Ailey watch Sex and the City. We
She
had
got
to
bored.
pause it a couple of times.
She got
She got bored. She got a wee bit offended when we said that she was the Charlotte of the group. Mm-hmm. But I think it fits.
Yeah, but
No, I don't. She's
the
too
problem that
ditzy.
happened is how you described Charlotte and then you made me Charlotte. It was the description and then that's you.
But bear in mind, we know who she is as a person, so that it wasn't really.
You have an unfair view. If we've watched it, we've grown up with it. Out of the three, unless you're planning on coming out as a lesbian in the next couple of years, I don't think you're Miranda.
Don't rule it out.
I'm not ruling it out for you, but I don't think you're Miranda. You're also no fucking anywhere near being a lawyer. You're not a whore. We love Samantha
We
for it, though.
love Samantha for it.
And I would say you're a very, very much so girls. So actually, you are not Carrie.
Okay. The problem we had was we tried to watch something in silence and we can't do that because all of us are like, I want to talk. I want to speak.
Yeah, that is very true.
It was. But yeah, it was lots of fun. We sacked off the tube this time, didn't we? And we went for Ubers so we could actually see London.
Yeah, we could.
That was so nice. And it did feel a little bit like being in a movie.
It did.
When you're in the back seat of the taxi and you're looking at all the...
You're hanging out like a
What
dog.
did you crack open, Ailey, when you literally said, this would be me if I was in a movie right now?
Yeah, when you're just staring out and there's some kind of like romantic like music in the background.
Yeah, and you're literally hanging out the window.
You're going, I'm going home. Home.
Where's home?
Where is home? By the time this goes out,
Yes.
you guys might have seen our episode that we did with Liv.
Yes. So we were there. We did a little guest pod with the Queen herself, Liv Bentley.
We sure
She
did.
She
Made
is
in Chelsea.
absolutely gorgeous. How gorgeous is she?
Yeah,
I want a
she's
pair of capri
ethereal.
pants.
But she's ethereal. Like there's something just like there's a glow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous, so funny, just a very good host and
Very
made us
easy to
feel
talk to.
very welcome.
Yep.
Proper girl energy.
She was the perfect
really liked
vibe.
her.
Perfect vibe. And it was a really fun episode.
And we loved producer Natalie as well.
We
didn't
love
Yeah, we did.
Nat. She was
she was
great.
fun.
But if you don't already know Liv's pod, it's private parts. So just go and search it up. And she has like loads of different guests on her podcast. And it's very much every week is something completely different.
Yeah, you kind of don't. It's not like you're just getting beauty or like health and fitness. It's everything.
It's everything. It's TV personalities, it's actors, it's singers,
Love it.
there's just something. It's like a
Plastic surgeons.
Yeah.
We were all
Plastic-
talking about
I
that one.
learned so much.
Yep.
If you've got any plastic surgery questions, you can come and ask me because I feel like I know it all now from listening to that
You've learned
last
a lot.
episode.
You've learned
Loved
a
it.
lot.
Was taking a mental note. Will not be getting fat injected into my vagina though because that is a procedure you can get.
Did you take that off your to-do list?
It was never on my to-do list. I never knew. There's nothing. I don't need that.
No.
also you do
Puffy
know that they're
pussy.
saying that's an epidemic now.
What? Fat
People
pussies?
losing too much fat from their flip flaps because they're on weight loss injections. So your fat stores are like everywhere, and obviously people are losing a lot of fat really quickly.
Imagine your
Then they're getting
like
thin-
vagina just
thin
shrinking up to like
vaginas.
skin, and then your stomach's still the same, and you're like, what the fuck?
I know. God, why did you make my fat store my vagina?
How did they conduct this experiment to know it's an epidemic?
I think everyone was like that's a slim vagina.
The,
I bet
the
the-
GPs have spiked with
Yeah.
losing weight in vagina.
Yeah.
They were like, I want to do the study. I want to do the study. Please, come on. But yeah, some laugh. And the bougie apartment was 10 out of 10.
It was.
I really
10 out of
enjoyed
10.
it.
It was. What about us though, right? This is actually hilarious. Last day, we had to be out by 11 o'clock and we're all just kind of sitting, just exhausted with all our bags sitting ready to go. Everything was packed apart from Ailey's toothbrush, which was actually kind of important. But everything's packed and we're ready to go. And it was like 10 to 11, quarter to 11. And we heard the door open. Now, please note the fact that the door was keyless. It was a pin pad and then it opened itself. It was very high tech.
Yes.
But if anyone knew that pin number, then they could just open the door and come in.
Come on in.
So you're literally living there going, I hope no one knows the number. Because otherwise they can then get in through the night and that shit.
I think they
yeah.
surely to God must reset it or something
they
like that.
need to have a snib on the back of the door. That would
The
solve
snip needs
everything.
to be there, right? But you know, I'm going to tell you a really good idea for them is reset it to the number. See whatever time your booking confirmation goes through, so only they can see it and you can see it.
Yeah.
That'd be a really. Do you like that? That's a really good way.
Yeah. So if your booking confirmation went through at 12:39, your number would be 1239.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very good. I like that.
Thank you.
I like that. So obviously keyless entry, it's a pin pad. and you actually opened the door and went up a flight of stairs before you even get into any parts of the actual apartment.
It was a what'd you call it?
Masonette.
Masonette.
A masonette. So it's 2 floors, but the first floor is literally just a staircase to get up there.
Steep.
You're up by the steepest staircase you've ever had in your life. So anyway, we're sitting there relaxing. Next minute, we hear the door open. We're like, oh my God, did you hear the door open?
Do we A,
Do we A,
run,
Do we B,
call 999,
fight? Do we C,
Shout who's there?
freeze? Do we C, do we D, shout who's there? We done C.
We done
We
C.
just froze and went,
We stared at each other. We just waited for our fate. It could
waited
have been
for our
anything.
fate.
And it was such a slow climb as well.
Oh, she took ages.
Dump,
Such a
dump,
slow
dump, dump, dump. We're like, someone's coming. Someone's
We
coming.
didn't even make a plan of action for it. If it is a
Nah,
robber and they get to
kinda
talk,
worrying.
we should have really been like, you go for the face. I'll go for the back. We didn't,
Imagine
nothing.
the poor cleaner girl who was literally about 19 and 20. She was beautiful. Turns around and Lauren's got the fucking rolling pin for the door. Ailey's got a vase ready to go for the stomach.
Sorry, we went for A.
Do you know what made it worse as well? She had headphones on.
Yeah.
So she couldn't even hear that we were still there.
Yeah. Turned around and we were like,
But yeah, she
With our
walked, she
weapons.
walked upstairs and we were all just sitting there like, hi, we have not fucked off yet. We're still here.
We're
We're still
still
here,
here,
but
and
we
you're a bit
don't check
early.
out till 11. We
but
don't check
also
out till
guess
11.
what? Guess what? We actually have loads of products that we're not taking with us. So
Yeah.
here you go.
There's
we
a
went
big
to an
goodie
event.
bag for you, babes.
We went to the Superdrug Presents event.
Yes.
Yeah, which is apparently every single year.
Yeah.
Never knew that.
We didn't know how big an event it was going to be, but basically we had hand luggage only. Well, not hand luggage, 15 kilograms.
Yeah.
We never
Um,
had 15. We
had 10.
We had 10.
10.
Oh, we had 10. Sorry, it's normally 15 though, isn't it?
It's 10.
Is
Always
it?
10.
Right, well, we had 10.
Which I'm not being funny. It's nothing.
No.
Nothing.
It's literally, it's a meal going away.
Yeah.
There's
So
no
unfair.
consideration for how much a foundation weighs
Yeah.
and a palette and the couple of extra brushes you need.
Let's not talk about the palette. You've not found yours yet.
I have no, I found it.
Thank
She
God.
found it. We should actually do our Ryanair rant, because every time we fly Ryanair we do some kind of rant about it and complain, and then the next time we go to book a flight we go, it's pretty cheap.
Ryanair.
It's pretty cheap, we'll just go for Ryanair. Yes, we'll go for Ryanair.
We had a great
So,
experience last time.
Ryanair.
Right, Ryan.
Ryan. It's
We're
me
addressing
again.
you at the camera for another time.
This is what should be in the email, by the
Yeah.
way. We don't even send an email. We send
Send
a video message.
We're sending him a vlog.
Oh my God, can we actually just do that?
Hey,
Yeah.
have you guys sneeze there, Pet?
No, I was just looking because there was a wee fly.
Okay. Right,
Ryan,
Ryan. Ryan,
Ryan.
it's me again. I actually need to chat to you because we're still pissed off.
Still pissed off.
I didn't know, and you didn't make it clear enough that
Clear.
you have to check in online. It's always been optional.
Have to.
It's always been, this is a great option so that you don't have to do it when you get there.
Let's
But
make things
it's
convenient.
up to you. If you don't want to check in online, that's fine. You can still chat to us when you get here. There was no warning given,
None.
right?
Not a
So we
single
tried
one.
to check in the car on the way there, and it wouldn't work. Right? Problem number 1, wouldn't work. We then get to the airport, Edinburgh
Tell the
Airport.
times though. This is now. We
2
are there.
hours.
We are 2 hours before our domestic flight.
Yeah.
that
Domestic
is
flight.
ample time.
Yep.
We're going an hour away.
We've got 10 kilograms of luggage.
We've
It's
got
not a
10
big deal.
kilograms of luggage, but it's definitely going to be more than that. But that's besides the point,
No,
Ryan.
that's not none of your business.
None of your business was in my case. I just signed the wee disclaimer and we go on our way. You
Yeah.
scan it and you're fine with it. We get there. It is now 10 minutes from when we've got from the car in there. Our flight leaves in an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Take it away.
160 quid. That's what we got charged, Ryan. £160.
Actually 165. It was
165
£55
it's
per
getting worse.
person.
£165 because we didn't check in online, even though you didn't tell us.
And
It was
your app never
essential.
worked.
The app
Your app
didn't
never
work.
worked. We showed 2 members of staff where apparently there's nothing they can do unless we show a screenshot, which
Where it
we
never
never
worked.
had, of it not working. But there's nowhere to say if you have difficulty, please provide proof of having difficulty.
Other thing I have to say is we at that point of checking in were well within the times of online check-in, and that's what's the
Yes.
real hard injustice for me is that we were already on time.
Yeah.
But then actually you, Ryan, made us not on time by creating some sort of weird error code. that for me just says you want to make some money.
Yeah.
You went, do you know what, see anyone that's not checked in yet, even though it's still within the time, let's just lock the app down that they can't do it. So then when they get to the airport, they're probably going to be within the 2 hour thing, and then they're going to have to pay £55 per person.
Yeah.
And it was
at
an
that point,
absolute joke.
I would have rather have £55 per person worth of luggage.
Easy.
But anyway, we'll see you next time. Right? But we won't be happy about it.
Or it might not. It might go easy jet.
And
How'd you like
actually,
that?
hang on, one extra thing. The plane smelled like BO. Just saying.
See, instead of going round with a trolley of perfume and all that, how's it you go around with that? See, the refreshment trolley. The refreshment trolley should be wet wipes, deodorant, and a fucking plastic bag for some people to put over because the smell is unreal. I'm sorry.
The person in front of me literally sat with their arms above their heads. They were airing them out, and I actually was
Literally
bulking.
whole
I was
time.
But
actually
it was like
trying
a
to
lever because the
sleep.
minute your arms went down, it's fine.
Yeah, but when they put the arms down, there was like an explosion.
Yeah.
It would come right back. It was really awful. We did have a funny moment off the back of that, though, didn't we? It was almost like it became the theme of the trip.
Yeah.
So I turned around to Lauren and Ash and I said, it's common courtesy. You take a shower before you get on a flight. And Lauren went, did he say that? And I went, who? And she went, Paul McCartney. And I went, what? She went, did Paul McCartney say that? And I
As
went,
Paul McCartney would say, you need to take a shower before you go on the flight.
that wasn't a profound quote. You just misheard me. I said it's common courtesy. So then for the rest of the
does sound
weekend,
like it.
anytime somebody would say something like, oh, you need to cross the road here. Or
As Paul
"Oh,"
McCartney
as Paul
would say.
McCartney would say. Profound Lauren.
Profound Lauren, but also weird scenario where you end up in the sound room.
Yeah.
Was it the sound room? A meeting room?
No, it was like a
Apple
room.
headquarters inside
The Beatles room.
the Beatles room. And as Paul McCartney would say,
Welcome, madam.
welcome to my room.
It all kind of tied in, didn't it? We
It
ended up
did.
in-
It's very spooky.
Weird
we were in-
coincidences.
We were in the Apple headquarters and it was actually the most insane place you've ever seen. We actually went
wish
even
we
to
could
take
share the
photos
pictures.
I know.
because it literally looks like AI, doesn't it?
It does. And I don't even know what you would expect it to look like, but I bet you it doesn't look like what you expected it.
Can I tell you, it's actually way more homely than you would expect. I feel like
Yeah.
in my mind, it would almost be like a version of the Apple Store on steroids,
Yeah.
but it's not as clinical as that.
No, not at all.
It's
It's
actually way
Pinterest.
more homely, but clean and aesthetic and
Stunning. It's actually
Stunning.
it's a shame that you couldn't have they weren't allowed to take pictures because the outfit pictures that you would have got in there with that backdrop, those colours, that lighting, they would have smashed.
they would have smashed.
They would have been so good.
I know, we were taking mental pictures the whole time, weren't we?
Click,
We were.
click.
Absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful place.
Pinterest dreams.
It really was. So we had a wee meeting there and then we had a wee chat with Spotify and it was all good stuff.
And you can watch the whole thing. We did a feature-length movie this week. It's
So
actually,
sorry,
by the time
guys.
this goes out, it's last week's one. The
And it's
London
an
vlog will be
hour
last
and
week.
45 minutes.
It's an hour, but
it's a
people
long
seem
one.
to like it.
And it took us a lot longer to edit because we actually sat and watched it all together, didn't we? And we were howling the full. Like, we obviously find ourselves really funny. But we kept watching some bits and then going, play it back. Play it back.
One more time was said quite a few times. Just play that bit one more time.
It's funny though. It's funny.
Fuck up.
It's funny watching back things like because we all talk like so fast and you watch the vlog back and you realise, oh, I never heard you say that. We
Yeah.
never heard each other and then we're all out of sync because nobody's listening and everyone's talking.
It was when Ash goes, it's strange watching myself once I finish speaking disassociate from whatever you guys are doing. Be more self-aware, world.
I finished talking now. Goodbye.
I just check out. I do. And then you guys say stuff and it was literally so we started editing in the car on the way back from the airport, just the last few wee bits.
The
just
last
so,
wee clips.
Just so we were organised, just that was fine. And Lauren was playing it and I was like, did you just say that? That was 2 minutes ago and I literally never heard it.
I wasn't aware.
I wasn't aware. Very much not aware.
But yeah, it's there, and by the time this one's out, actually, there will be another vlog. So make
There's
sure you watch
vlogs
that
every
as well.
Every week. And actually, in fact, do you know what we have done? See if you don't know what you're kind of getting yourself into with the vlogs. There is also now a Girls Overheard clips.
Because we like to Strengthen the workload.
Yes. It's on TikTok,
We're
and that'll
everywhere.
give you little like previews of what's in the vlog for that week to see if you're up for watching the full lengther.
Snippets.
Go and see a wee snippet or two.
Yes.
And go and follow us because we've got 100 followers just now.
It's pretty tragic, actually. I seen a TikTok. Let's TikTok about it yesterday, and it was a girl who had gone to London with her family. She's got a wee baby, so she needed a cot. She phoned down the reception at the hotel and said, "Hi, could you possibly give me a cot for my baby for the room, because there's not one in the room and I requested a cot." And they went, "Yeah, that's fine." Time passes by and she phones down and says, "Hi, the cot is still not here yet, just double checking." That's fine. They showed up to the room with a mug.
A mug?
A mug, coffee mug,
Cot.
a mug,
Is this
an
in
empty mug, right?
Is this in London?
This is in London. They present the mug and she goes, "Is that for us?" They're like, "Yeah, the mug that you asked for from the..." And she went, "No, I asked for a travel cot for the baby."
I'm trying to work out what they heard.
Yeah.
And do you know what they said to her? Do you know what they said? And she was like, "I'm raging." They said, "Oh, it must have just been like lost in translation." She was like, "We're speaking the same language. We are there is no translation involved.
No.
We are speaking the same language. Everyone needs to stop pretending they don't understand the Scottish accent. I don't believe there's a world we live in where people understand the Irish, the Welsh, and not us.
Yes.
It is a similar..."
Oh, so she was Scottish speaking to an English person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
This is the thing. People do understand Irish. People don't ever say they don't understand the Irish.
which
but
is
then they
actually
also
hard.
confuse us with the Irish. People always think we're Irish. What is it that you don't... I understand for the first 5 seconds. You get a 5-second warm up, and then you click on and you go, right, that's us.
But
We're
there's
speaking
also
Scottish.
there's no other accent you do that with, right? So see if there's someone who is native to another country, right, and they come here and they can speak fluent English. So say you've got a Frenchman who comes to London or comes to Glasgow for a weekend and speaks English to you with their French accent. You never go like, "Oh, I never understood what you said there," because you know that you're waiting for the French accent version
Yeah.
of our language.
Uh-huh.
It's the exact same thing, you guys.
I think they do it
Let
on
me
purpose.
revolutionise this to you. It's the exact same thing
Okay.
for any other accent.
Yeah.
And it's honestly, it is debilitating.
Did they get a cot?
Nah, eventually.
Good.
The embarrassing thing is she probably had to say it in an English accent to get it.
Cot.
I'm looking for a travel cot.
I can't. It doesn't really
Cot
sound that
and
much
cot
different.
sounds the same.
How did cot become mug? So different.
Cup.
Guarantee if we
Travel
clip that little bit, put it on TikTok, the comments would be the guys who usually type podcast equipment should be more expensive would comment, "What did they say? Lol." Does anyone know what they're saying? Lol.
Men have been really hitting up your comments lately.
The men, I
Fergie,
pissed,
can
I
you
pissed
let
them
them
off
know?
last week.
You pissed off the men. Yes!
Woo! I put on a really actually do
Rage
this.
bait. You
You
put on
did
rage bait.
actually.
Yeah, but it's actually I don't do that as rage bait, right? But
It wasn't
sometimes
intentional.
I
You
just
did
put a
wave
story on.
the red flag to the bull and just like told him to come and get you.
Yeah.
However, I actually went home and realised I have that full setup at home.
Yeah, but right, basically, for anyone that hasn't seen it, it's on my TikTok, and it was me basically saying
Oh, quick, put your handle in there, Ailey. Good plug for you.
at Ailey Wells. It was me basically saying I hate that the standard. I feel really bad saying this now that you say that you have this, right? But it's the fact that the new standard for modern bathrooms is a rain shower,
Yep.
overhead, vertical, rain,
Yep.
horizontal.
I would actually say that's vertical because it falls in a vertical direction.
Yeah,
Which
that is
is
vertical.
It's just a
The,
rain
the
shower.
water
Right.
falls from top to bottom as opposed to
Zero
from
angle.
an angle.
There's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
angle. It's zero. Right, it is right above. It hits directly on top
0
of the
degrees.
head.
You can move it.
No, you can't. Shush. So next bit, the next thing is this little hose, which can only be described as a garden hose, right?
Garden hose.
Which sits on the little side bit, right? Which would hit you in the stomach, right? Obviously, you can take it off and hold it, but who wants to do that?
One-handedly.
Who wants to have a one-handed? I could go in the garden and hold the hose. That's what that feels like. That doesn't feel nice.
Okay.
What you need is a shower that you can place that bit on. You can pull it up to the appropriate height.
A riser.
So it hits you neck down. This is for the days where you are not washing your hair, because most girls don't wash their hair every day. The rain shower hits you directly on the top of the head. People were commenting saying that they just angle themselves out of it, and I thought, you
That
must be like a question mark. Like, how are you doing that? It
Yeah,
doesn't
you're a
make
question
sense.
mark.
So if you don't use the rain shower, you're then left with just the hose to then.
Which involves you wetting yourself, hose down, lathering up, hose back up. It's, do you know what?
It's not a nice experience.
It is a driving equivalent from going stick to automatic.
I want to be hands free.
We want to be automatic.
I want to still be under the water when I'm lathering up. Do you know what I mean? I want to still be able to have the experience of I don't have to be cold and wet at any point with no water.
Oh, sorry, side note. I like to come away from the water to
Yeah,
lather
I feel
and
like
then
I'm
I go
going to
back
start
under.
shouting at you the way I shout at the kids, going, "Don't put the soap on when you're standing in the water. You're
I
just
do
washing
this.
it straight
No,
off."
I do. I'm right. I do that. I actually do that. But that's not the point. The point is you want to be able to be in the water without holding the hose.
Right. So I'll just interject here, right? Because I had to use Ailey's bathroom because mine flooded. The waterfall one up the top, you can push
Rainfall.
that. Rainflower. What?
Rainflower?
Rain shower.
Rainflower. You
Rain
said
shower.
garden and she called you a flower.
You can push them and they do move because I've had to actually angle mine that way, tip forward, because the water was actually coming out too far and it was flooding my floor.
Okay.
So my brand new bathroom has a cracked tile. Don't want to talk about it. I like the wee handheld one because I like to hold it so close to my body that it's so warm.
That burns you.
What?
Make it stop, Lauren.
What? I'm sure she's talking about here, aren't you?
Oh, okay.
What?
Tell you later. Might change your life.
I pull the thing down so it's here. Basically hits me here.
If you're not washing your hair, you pull the shower down below your chin.
I pull
Yes.
it down so that it hits the chin.
What?
You don't
so it
have
hits the neck.
Why would you do that? So you're wanting to keep your hair dry. You're just leaving it up there. You pull it down so that it's literally going like here.
It hits
the
you like-
lowest it can go.
No.
Do you not do that?
No.
But what do you do if you're not washing your hair?
She doesn't do it because she's got a
you've got a
rainfall
rain shower.
shower.
You just
No,
hold
no,
it.
no. That's in like the kids' bathroom.
That's my bathroom, but
My
your
bathroom,
one.
but my one, I do have that thing where you can move the thing up and down, but I just leave
Why
it
is
where it is, tie my hair up.
Uh-huh.
It's the tallness.
You're
She doesn't have to move it because she's tall.
It's already
No,
hitting
but
You fucking walked in there with your size 10s. You walked right into it.
well, I'm actually laughing at the fact Ailey said, and that shower hits you right in the stomach, and I think it hit my stomach, so surely it's hitting your fucking face.
Also, the annoying thing was the people in the comments of that TikTok saying, "You do know you can lift that up." See the way people assume that you're thick as fuck.
Yeah.
Of course I know you can pick it up. Of course I do.
Yeah.
I'm comparing it to the original shower where you can move it up and down. I just
Do what?
you can move it up and down. People annoy me. But
I know,
anyway, thanks for the engagement.
Thanks for the engagement so much. The engagement was unbelievable.
It was.
Every single message was the same thing.
It was the same thing.
In a different format.
Also, the amount of people that were like, "Have you ever heard of a shower cap?" I'm
No,
not wearing
I'm
a
sorry,
shower cap.
okay, let me just put my husband off me for the rest of his life.
See a shower cap. See if you're not washing your hair and you wear a shower cap, you just wear washing your hair.
Yeah.
You can see the heat that generates inside a shower cap. Your hair comes out wet anyway.
You're
You're
just
greasy.
steaming your hair at that
You
point.
basically are.
And you're
And
soaking
also-
your hairline probably, and you're steaming the hair, and it's going to be a loud experience. First of all, it's loud. The rain's going to hit. The rain
Sorry,
shower's going to hit the shower cap.
Why am I
It's
imagining
loud.
her with a shower cap on? It's really
Everyone
funny.
is. Everyone is.
But also the shower cap, you are using it wrong.
How?
Why?
You're not meant to go fully under the shower wearing a shower cap.
Well, that's
I
what
know
they're
that.
saying. That's what the people are saying with the rain shower. Put a shower cap on.
They don't know how that works.
You're not meant to go
The
right
shower
under
cap is literally just to like protect the hair, but it's still like shower as normal, and the splashes will no longer go on your hair. Mm-hmm. It's not so you can fully immerse yourself under the shower and it's like it stays dry. It's not an umbrella.
I think
Do you
people are
use a
using
shower
it like
cap?
that.
No,
I don't have a shower
I
cap.
do have one though.
it. You would.
It's pink satin with white polka dots.
Satin's not going to be waterproof.
No, it'll be a
It's
waterproof
lined.
satin.
It's lined
The girls
inside.
have got one. They've got like a clear one, and it's got like I think it's like it's got like pink on the outside, and then like little yellow sunflowers or stuff. But they just like to put it on for a novelty.
It is the
Yeah.
novelty. L is the same. And in fact, you know, when I usually use it for her, whoa, let's let the trolls come in now. When I do her fake tan, there we go. She just said it. Yeah, when I do her fake tan for dancing competitions, I
Yeah.
put the cap on our head just so it doesn't get in our hair.
Yeah.
If
I
I've
just
got a wee
want to
spray
know-
tan, a wee tan all
Plus,
spray
there's nothing
tan.
worse than having your tan on and you're still sticky and then your hair falls down and you're like,
Oh, no.
the sensation.
No, it's overwhelming.
It's really annoying for me though because I fake tanned the other day and I was really happy with the colour, and then we did our usual and got a spontaneous tattoo or
Tattoo.
piercing. We got a tattoo
Woo,
this
woo.
time, and I had to take that second skin stuff off this morning, and it's waxed my tan right off.
I asked Ailey if I could see hers, and it's on the back of her arm, and she did one of these. I was like, all right, Talisa, the female boss.
It's not even on the same bit, but yeah, it's
Go and show it then.
It's getting. I can't really.
Do it. The female boss. Get it whipped round. There we go.
That's
And
it,
what
put it
does
right
it
in front of
say?
the mic.
It says sausages. It says sodage.
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 So I've lost it now.
Guess what though?
It's
Graham-
Portuguese. It's Portuguese, and it's like an untranslatable word that means like that feeling of nostalgia, happy nostalgia,
Family time.
family. Like, and the fact it's in Portuguese because we were always in Portugal, and that's like my happy nostalgic family time. Kind of looks a little bit like sausage, but that's okay because I love sausage too. No.
Get that out of that clip right now.
Stop.
Also, it's the accent. Because I love sausage too.
You like a little bit of duja?
Do ya? Oh, fuck. You fucked
Oh,
up.
what is it again?
We have been saying Induja wrong the whole time. It's actually Induja.
And do you want a piece of pizza?
And
That's
do
how you
you want a
remember it.
sausage?
Do you? Yeah, because J is always yeah. Isn't
it's
it?
like jalapeno. Is it a jalapeno? But you call them jallos.
I still say Jallos. It's too far ingrained in my head. It will always be
Jallos.
I actually get so embarrassed if we're at like the cinema or something. I go, yeah, and some jalapenos. I go. I literally curl into myself and I'm like, oh, I can't say that. You're
stupid. Why did I say
This
that?
isn't my safe place. I can't say.
They
what I
don't
want
know
to
what
say.
jallos are. 'Cause they're not
Jallos.
part of the joke. Was there anything else funny that happened when we were away?
Let me check the note.
Do you know what? We literally...
It's so lame to be like, let me just check the note and see your funny moments.
Funny time.
funny.
Do you know
we
what
have
though?
any
We
funny
literally
times?
did not have free time where we weren't like traveling somewhere, and then when we got home at night, we were just done.
Done eating
Done.
pizza. We actually really
pizza.
sampled the local cuisine a lot, didn't we?
We did
Yeah.
go for a very fancy dinner on the first night,
We did.
and it was
Oh
lovely.
my god, it was so
Beautiful.
good.
Sweet
it was
potato.
sweet potato. It was
Tzatziki.
what's that?
Burrata.
Burrata, but it was burrata with peaches.
Peaches.
Oh wow.
Balsamic. It was 10 out of 10.
It literally
Unreal.
buried me in it.
It was so good. I actually would say the 4 first dishes were the best,
Mm-hmm.
and the last 2, which was what? The chicken hangs.
Chicken
and
and,
then sodage.
and sodage.
Sodage.
I
Yeah.
didn't even try that. Did I? I didn't. It
I'm
didn't
really
look-
actually against. I think something that ruins food a lot of the time is when they put mint on savoury things. I'm not into it at all.
I think they need to stop that.
Give us a chocolate mint, like a dessert with mint in it. Give us like
Stop but give me minty sausages. It's weird.
no, I don't want minty
No,
sausages.
do you know
That's
what I think it
toothpaste.
is? I think if we order chicken, it should always be a breast.
That's true.
Oh, I like a thigh.
Oh, I wanted to actually be sick when I bit into that.
They're
I'm
slimy.
surprised you like a thigh.
I know.
Considering
But
you're so
actually,
averse to the chicken thing.
a thigh it's better. It's got a better flavour to it.
It does.
It's
It's
purple.
less chickeny, but that is the thing.
But texturally, it is slimy.
But maybe that helps me a wee bit because it does have like a different colour to it. I will always see pink and chicken anyway, right?
Yeah,
And to put myself
get
off
that.
it. So if it's thigh, I go, oh, it's because it's thigh. It's not because it's undercooked.
No, I can't. I just can't. It's chewing it, it's biting into it,
Slime.
and it's still it's still there.
Do you know another thing? We've actually been very, we've been reminded now that Ailey has been so well versed on the London thing that now, as like a kind of second nature type thing, Ailey will stand on the correct side of the escalators.
I did it 4
Yeah,
out of
she
5
did.
times.
4 out of 5 times she did it.
I only relapsed once.
Only
did.
once.
And you were checked.
That's a good.
and
That's a good
instantly-
success rate, by the way.
Yeah.
4 out of 5.
And also, I
Well
don't know if you've noticed, but I was helping a lot.
You did.
I carried a lot of suitcases
You did.
several times.
You carried a
them
lot
up.
of suitcases. You actually, you were the mum. this time.
I was.
You were mum. You knew where everything was and where we were going.
Yeah.
And you Pokemon Go'd a lot.
You
I
did
did.
Pokemon
Drained
Go.
the battery on the phone.
Drained
Drained the
battery.
social battery as well
Yeah.
by the end of it. But yeah.
And pizza was actually the cuisine of choice.
I have
for
to
the
say
week.
though, in fact,
What? Why do I feel like you're going to dig me out here?
no, but it's not. It's not. There was an injustice in the vlog and I want to discuss it.
Oh, fucking go for it.
So, in the vlog, we were talking about the room. Again, this was me watching it back and going, hang on, something's not right. We were trying to divide up the rooms.
Yeah.
So there was 2 rooms upstairs. There was 1 big room. There was 2 rooms which were probably similar.
Every room was the same size except mine had the bathroom attached to it, which was big.
No, yours was bigger. Yours was definitely bigger.
Yours was bigger because you had a much bigger bathroom.
Okay.
But
Which
2
means
rooms
the
were
next 2 times
upstairs.
we go away, you're in the
No, but
shit
this
room.
is what we need to discuss. This is right. So
Right,
there was
okay.
2 rooms upstairs and there was 1 downstairs. Right. I didn't really have a preference, although the only deciding factor was the fact that 1 was downstairs, which means when somebody comes up the stairs unexpectedly and we do nothing, you're going to be the one that gets it first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the other 2 are still upstairs doing nothing.
Yeah.
But to be honest, you have said before that you would never fight back anyway. Like, just kill me. so you surely would look at it. It's actually more convenient to be the first eliminated.
Yeah. So we need to watch what happens.
But the thing that keeps coming up is that
Right.
I had the big room in Portugal, right? That's what keeps coming up.
Did?
I did have the big
Do you
room.
know why it wasn't the big room in Portugal? Because you had so much fucking shite lying everywhere.
I need it. It was a holiday.
I walked in and went,
Wait, but why did I get the big room?
Can't find anything.
Why did I get the big
Fucking
room?
jumble sale.
That's what it should be like on holiday, right?
Hang
Hang on, I'm going to lose my train of
things
thought.
away into IKEA packing cubes.
We, fair and square, did rock, paper, scissors. Do we all agree?
Boring.
Do we agree?
Yeah, we did.
Right?
We
did.
And I won, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times we've been away since then?
How many?
5 times.
Where?
Halfway.
5 overnights we have had since I had the room in 2024, right? I haven't had.
Where have we been?
Where have we been?
I'll tell you. I haven't had the big room ever again since then, right? There's been a lot of occasions, but every time it's Ailey had the big room in Portugal, she's not getting the big room.
Can I just say, I never mentioned that. That was Lauren.
Right.
Because I don't remember the Portugal big room. It doesn't
She's
stick
the
in my
grudgy
brain.
blonde. So what happens?
She's the bitchy blonde.
I said the grudgy
grudgy.
blonde.
Oh, the grudgy
It's not
blonde.
grudgy brunette anymore, it's grudgy blonde. So 2024, if you can cast your mind back, was a very, very long time.
Right.
I had the big room then. Since then, we have been to, and I'm saying 5, there's probably more, right?
Go on then.
That was June 2024. We went to Aberdeen.
That was before that.
No, it wasn't. We went
We
in
stayed
June.
in Aberdeen.
That was July.
We stayed in one room together.
Right, so that one doesn't really count, but
No.
that's still
And
Aberdeen.
also, we shared a bed then, so I feel like you still won that one
Yeah,
because
you
you got
still-
your own room.
I didn't get my own room.
Own space. There was 2 double beds and we shared.
I mean, there's about 5 centimetres between the beds. It's really pushing it.
Yeah, but you were
okay,
still
okay.
also beside me, so you still won it.
Edinburgh, Muggins here, sofa beds. Lumpy sofa beds. Actually spent the first part on the floor, but that's nobody's business.
Hold on. Also, by choice, because again, wouldn't share a bed.
We had to share the beds.
Ailey,
I just take it because I'm like, I can't take the good
I
option.
can't take the finger in.
why do you
I
not
can't
demote
take
me to
at
the
this
wee
point,
beds?
At this point, we're a month out of the
Because I
big.
also feel like I'd be scared to lie next to Ellie in case I accidentally grazed an arm and she fucking jabbed you. Don't touch me. I don't like that.
Right, so that was a month after, so I was like, I'm on the sofa bed, that's fine, it's lumpy, whatever, that's fine. Okay, it's really lumpy, but okay, I've still got a sore back, but it's fine.
I don't feel like any time we share a room, it doesn't count.
Right, okay, but then we stayed in the Radisson twice, right? So that was for our sleepover night.
Yeah.
And then we also stayed for the O2. Who got the big room
Ash.
with the bath?
Because you don't like baths, guys.
But
did fix it.
I never went for the big room. I actually think potentially the second time you might have offered the big room to Lauren and Lauren said no because there's a bath and I don't really want a bath, I want a shower.
Yeah.
Right? So you got that.
Yeah, but I feel like now if we stay there though,
We have our own rooms.
We have our own rooms because
Yeah.
I don't want to go and sleep.
Let's go back to Portugal then, because
I
I've got a
don't
big
want-
room waiting me there.
So really, the 5 other times that we've been away
Hang
are
on,
actually
no.
null and void.
There's more.
I'm so
Brigadoon. Who gets the big room? Brigadoon. Who gets the big room with a huge bath and the dressing room and the balcony?
Am I the secret big room girl?
Wait, I don't remember this room.
Remember the big
Remember.
one? Remember we did a TikTok where we were sitting on the beds?
Oh, sorry.
I was in
Sorry.
You had the big
Yeah,
room
yeah.
again. But Ailey had it in 2024, so let's not let that lie.
I have to apologise. I think I might be the selfish freak out. And guess what? I'm not as spoiled. I didn't even realise.
It's also the fact that I realised that and then continued watching the vlog and you were going, I'm never selfish. At least I'm being selfish for once because I'm never selfish. And I was sitting there going,
To be fair,
Oh, love me.
and
for that.
Brigadoon, no, it did get to bedtime. Obviously, Ailey was already in bed at this
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Ash did say, I prefer it when we're all in the one room.
Yeah,
That
I
is
do.
actually
And
my
actually,
favourite
what she was
setup.
trying to do, what she did say in the morning was she was trying to initiate a sleepover.
And
I
no
went,
one took me up on it.
But we actually did stay one. There was another time that we were away.
Mar Hall, we all stayed together again.
We did all stay in that room. I
But
took a lumpy sofa bed. It
but
wasn't actually a
took
lumpy, it was
right,
lovely.
So see, this is the thing, right? It was lovely. But see, the thing is, right, when it comes to sharing beds, you quite often will just like assume that me and Lauren want to do that and you are not part of the bed sharing.
I've just been shamed so much for the big room in Portugal that I always take the worst option
No, I've been
automatically.
shamed so much as being overly cuddly,
Oh,
and that's
cry
never
about it in your
happened.
big room with your fucking bath and your balcony. Go out on your balcony like,
funniest thing
oh, I feel so bad.
Haley, what's your bed with me? It's all my fault.
But yeah, next time, actually, this is what the problem is, right? Is that when there's a big room,
It's
I
always got
get
a
ruled
fucking-
out.
No, but it's always got a bath in it, and
Right,
that's
and
how
then
you
you
always
give it
end
up.
up
So
trumping it. So I
Yeah.
feel like next time it happens, the big room, if it's got a bath in it, I'm having it.
you need to just take it because until then, we're not resetting.
I'll
Why
fill
are
a
you
ba-
having
I'll
like a
fill a
plan
bath and
against
be like-
me? Like, I've got it.
Don't play the victim here. Right? You can have one shower, okay?
What we did do this time though was try and watch at least something we could watch, but also like be tuned out of as well at the same
Yeah,
time. And we did watch the Princess Diaries, didn't we?
We sure did.
Watch one episode of that. So that's
And weirdly,
what
we saw
then
her the
see
next day.
Yeah. So we seen Princess
No,
Andre.
we watched it that night.
No, we never.
It was that night.
It was because we seen her, and then we said, "Oh, the Princess Diaries is on. Let's watch it."
Yep.
And then I said, "Oh, look, episode 3, the Superdrug logo's in the back."
Yep. So she was at the Superdrug event, but we never got chatting just because she kind of went a different direction.
I never seen her.
But I did see her and she was gorgeous. But we watched the first episode of The Princess Diaries and there was a moment on it, right, that I thought that was so important that loads of people seen that. The moment where she's going to an awards thing,
No,
or
a
what was it, a
premiere.
premiere? And she thought that she'd taken her period in the taxi on the way there.
No, she thought she'd taken her period, and she actually was able to stand up and say, "Dad, have I leaked through?" And he went, "No.
No, you're fine, darling.
Having that ability to ask your dads and there not be that awkwardness about it is so important.
It's pure healthy. I would love nothing more than for when Ella's older, if I'm not there and she needs girl equipment, that she can just go and say to her dad's going to go down the shop for me and get me X, Y, Z, and it will just not even be a thing.
Or like that, if you're just out used to, and she said that she'd just come on and
Oh my
she
God, Dad,
felt-
go check the back of my trousers and
she
is that
felt
come
like
through?
she was leaking, and she had on a beautiful, stunning, skin tight red dress, which if you had leaked through, you are going to see it.
Yeah.
There is no doubt about it. But the fact she was able to ask him and he didn't even make it.
Didn't
Now,
bat an eyelid.
He didn't bat an eyelid at all.
Can I just say though?
Well, listen, we're not getting into whether Peter Andre's a nice guy
No,
or
but
not.
can I just say, right, and I'm just going to put it out there and everyone can make up their own mind because I've made up mine. There is a clip of Peter Andre in the old programme where we were talking about where he was really, really toxic, and I don't have a pure hate campaign against him, right? But there is a clip where Katie says to him, "Do you mind and she said it in the most polite way ever, right? She's just nice. She said, when you're upstairs, do you mind just grabbing my Tampax and bringing them down for me? And he goes, for God's sake. I mean, you just need to start being surely there's a bit more of a polite way to say that. Just say, go upstairs and there's something sitting next to the toilet. Can you just grab that? You don't need to say what it is. And being cynical,
you think
this
he's
is
done
a
that?
media stunt. They went, let's just correct that old clip and we'll put in, because it was weird that there was a bit about periods in it. It did seem a bit like, oh, that's a bit random. We put that in there.
Yeah, you actually
I
did say
didn't
that.
know
Yeah.
that.
I didn't know that either, right? But I go, listen. I'm really liking to try and see the positive and everything. Has he just come to realise how much of a dick he was back then, and now he has a daughter, and he would be sick to his stomach if anybody were to treat her like that, because she just got out of a relationship as well, so who knows if maybe a mirror was held up to him or something.
Yeah.
But he's now got this beautiful wee girl. Well, girl, she's 18 now,
18.
isn't she? So maybe he has just went, do you know what? I need to do better. I need to raise my daughter.
But
Maybe.
I do definitely think there are parts that there's knowing what you know about the media and being in the public eye, there is 100% been as you're saying, Ailey, a conversation that's happened where they're going, right, how do we reverse the damage that's been done in the past?
Mm-hmm.
Where are all the pain points that you get pulled up for? It's that. It's also this and it's this. And they're going to try and like weave in storylines to try and preserve his reputation. So that then there is a thing of like, oh, that's just growth. He was young then. It's different now.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep with my take.
And I'm going to keep with mine.
I'm trying to see the glass half full, positive in the world.
And I'll just keep with my big room.
Okay, you're in the you're in the bath. I can't hear you.
My
Guys,
toe.
we love your stories and your dilemmas and your confessions and all of that. And you know to send them in to 07428 957 885. We keep all of the main stories for confession sessions. You can go and subscribe to that, as we've said, over on Patreon, Spotify, potentially Apple soon. We're trying to just be everywhere,
We're
just
everywhere.
because it makes it easy.
Finger in many pies.
And all the pies. Let's try all the pies. Num, num, num,
If
num,
you
num.
join Patreon, though, Patreon is the fave, just because you have the chat as well, so you can literally join the group chat, speak to everyone. We do a little debrief after the episodes. You can watch the vlog and then chat about it, and it's the best place to be.
And also on Patreon, the main episode is ad-free.
Yes, oh my God, yes.
So
That is
if you
true.
want your ad-free content, then Patreon is the place to be.
Right, I'm going to get into one of the stories that we've had before we head over to confession sessions. Girls, I'm so glad the schools have went back, but imagine my horror when I realised my son's new teacher is a guy I used to see, and that I suddenly ghosted when I met my now husband.
Oh, that's okay.
It's
He's
been
married
8 years,
now.
so should I let it die and pretend it never happened, or try and laugh it off and move on? I am dreading parents' night already.
There needs to be an
We've-
acknowledgement.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah,
Does there? Because there can't be an acknowledgement when the husband's there, because then that's just going to make it awkward
yeah.
No, but she ghosted him.
for
Ghosted
him.
him
But
for
still,
the
it's
husband.
like, oh, you've pumped my wife.
But did they? They might
I'm
not have.
assuming
Shouldn't
they
say that.
have. I feel like if they didn't, it wouldn't even be a worthwhile thing to
If there's
mention.
been no pump, there's no issue.
If there's no pump, there was no dump.
Yeah.
Yes. Such
No
a
pump,
motto
no
for
dump.
life. No pump, no dump.
Didn't
Pump, no
happen.
dump. Didn't
But-
happen.
Yeah, in fact, I'm going to go back to the original thing that we said last week on confession sessions. Deny, deny, deny. You don't actually have to acknowledge it. There needs to be no acknowledgement.
You're not pals with your kid's school teacher.
You could just pretend you don't recognise them. It's been 8 years.
You could also count on the one hand the amount of times you're ever going to speak to them.
Yeah, and also this is a business
Plus, also-
transaction.
Yeah,
Also, here's the other thing. See, parents' night, it's totally optional.
it is.
Totally
Especially
optional.
in primary school, by the way.
Yeah, it's pish. They chat too much. They've got good friends in class. Their maths is doing really well and they like to read. Oh, fucking whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
Can I just tell
Fire
you?
that in an email.
It was no, it actually was. It was. Do you know what it is? They read the transcript of the report card.
Yeah.
And you're looking, going, I know, because you
I
told
read
me that.
that.
You already told me.
Do you know what would
I
be
know because you
great?
already told me that as well.
Do you know what would be fabulous for teachers, right? And I'm saying it right now, teachers. This is for their behalf as well, by the way. See all this like very good or like 3 and 1 and but us parents, us mere morsel parents don't care about that, right?
Mere morsels.
See if they were to go, right, primary 1, Mrs. Reid, this is your hour to do your reports for your teachers, and you go and you sit and you send a wee voice note to every parent and go, "Hi, Mrs. Wells. Just to let you know, Marcus is doing this in class. He's great. I love how he gets involved with this, that, and the next thing. He could do with a little help on X, Y, and Z, but he's a joy to have in the class. Send, done. Who? Fuck it.
Any
Alex,
issues?
Don't reply.
If there was no pump, there was no dub.
But how perfect would that be? Like
Yeah.
a school phone number that has
Yep.
all the parents in it.
Yep.
How good would
It
that
also
be?
needs to, obviously, it needs to start with, "Hi, Mrs. Fairbairn, nothing to worry about."
Yeah.
That always needs to start like that. It's the obligatory nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
You have to do that. But I agree, and then it should be a case of like, listen, you do not have to reply to this whatsoever. No reply means you comply. And if you have anything to say, you just send me a wee email and we'll get back to you then.
No. It should then go, that should be sent, and then there should be a follow-on blocker message that says, "This number cannot receive."
Yes.
Incoming messages, but you can
Incoming
email
messages.
if you want to.
If you would like to discuss this further, please contact school office between the hours of nothing, because we don't fucking care. We're
But we
teaching
won't
your ways
answer.
anyway.
Exactly.
Sure.
But my
much
dad
better.
always used to say that because he was a teacher, and he used to say, you put so much effort into the report cards.
Yeah.
You should only be coming to the parents' night if you've got something to discuss out with that.
Yep.
You don't want me just to tell you what I've already told
Yep.
you. If you've got something to discuss, and
This
it's
is
like,
not BBC bedtime stories. Why am I
No.
reading you a book?
parents
However,
used to
I feel
show
like
up.
I turn into you, that I go to parents' night because I want to be told that my kids are doing well.
You're there for the compliments.
I'm there for the compliments a wee
Same,
bit.
ma'am as well. I can't lie.
Plus, I also do think it is a little bit easier to go, and is there any problems with so-and-so? Because see,
Oh, yeah.
sometimes
They can be a little bit bitchy.
sometimes a body movement speaks 1,000 words, and
Yeah.
you know what to keep an eye
yeah,
on. though.
you can do that wee thing of, I know you can't say any names,
Yeah.
right? But as you know, and they go, yeah, I know. And then you walk away going,
Or you can say,
We both
I've got
know.
concerns about this. So while I've got my 5 minutes of slotted time, I would just like to make you aware X, Y, and Z. Please keep an eye on it. Okay, have a lovely night. Bye-bye.
But also, see, by that point, I've already sent that in an email because I don't want to talk about that stuff at parents' night. That's boring.
you just
I
want
actually don't even want to be there.
No,
I actually remember one year I just didn't go.
you don't
Oh, we
always have
didn't
to
go just there. I was in honeymoon, bibs. I wasn't phoning in for a
I had
parents'
to
night.
sack off parents' night that time we went to go and get sausage rolls with Martin Kemp.
Let's be fair though.
I felt really
Sausage
bad.
rolls with a Greg's event and Martin Kemp singing
I
Gold.
know. I was like,
Parents' night.
exactly.
fever
Where was the
the
dopamine?
Mary Hill sausage roll night. What the fuck was that? For people who are new listeners, by the way, this was literally, we went to an event with Greg's. There was meant to be a flashy Christmas do. So we were like, what the hell do we even wear? Really panicking
We
about
should remember,
it.
she'd a bitch fit before,
Bitch
not
fit
coming
before.
because she didn't know what to wear.
That party, the problem was it was the ultimate Christmas party night out.
Yeah.
Was it from 4 till 7?
Yeah, it was a
It was
straight
4 till
time.
7. We turned up at like 4:45 and it was a mix of all ages, people walking around.
It was
full
rave.
party. It was a rave. There was a sausage roll mascot. Martin Kemp was there.
It was strange.
It was really strange.
Do you know what though? One of the best events we've been to.
It was
It
though.
really
great.
was, and it was delicious.
It
It was
was.
delicious. Free sausage rolls.
Do you know what that was? I'm going to put it out there. That was for them, for all the staff that were there, that then had to go and open up Greg's at 6 o'clock the next morning. They wanted to make sure they had a good time, but they were
Home
still
for
in time
seven.
for
And
their
it was
job.
in the most random place ever.
I really liked that venue
The
though.
venue was good,
So
but
you can
how,
get married in there.
how
Was that
the engine
bizarre.
room?
That was the engine
Yeah.
rooms.
The engine rooms. It was so strange.
The best
Diabolical parking.
Oh, yeah.
But
Diabolical
The best thing
parking.
about that was just everyone was so up for having the best time ever.
the
Yes.
grands were there.
Yeah.
it was great.
The
They were
16-year-olds were
dancing,
there. It was bizarre. A fever dream,
Raving,
truly.
sausage roll in hand.
That is where I had my first taste of Greg's pizza, and let me tell you, life's
Great.
never been the same. It's actually been a brighter, happier, more delicious place.
You actually look, you look much happier now.
Yeah.
Thanks. I know that Greg's pizzas exist.
And you can now actually buy a box of them as well.
Did we get a photo of Martin Kemp? We never got
We
to
did.
meet him, did we?
We did.
We never
one.
got to meet him. Mind we did ask.
Oh, did we get a photo?
We got a selfie.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
a selfie, but he
It's a bit crap.
pure didn't want to come and see us, and I don't understand why.
Me neither.
No.
It's
They
almost
were
like
probably
he
paying
felt
him
like he
in
was too
sausage
good
rolls.
for the Greg's event.
Yeah.
He did play gold though.
He did.
Fantastic.
He didn't want to hear that. I used to sing that in primary school, Friday assembly. Gold.
Always believe in your soul. You got the power to know you're in a sausage roll. Sorry, I just
I
came
love
to me
it
there.
so much.
Wow!
Whoa,
You should work on the branding team of Greg.
I will, and I'll put on a really good
Let me
rave.
tell
Get
you
a
what,
TM
though,
on that.
he's not that much of a lyrical genius if he didn't also come up with that,
I
because he
know.
never.
He never.
Well, maybe next time it'll be us on that stage.
Oh my God. Kira.
Dressed as sausage rolls. Who knows?
Oh.
Anyway, let's go over.
That'll be the career low.
Yeah.
Moving on. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in to another week of us on Girls Overheard. And if you do want to get involved in confession sessions, all the details will be below, but you can just search it as well. Dead easy to do.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.